Hello, everybody, and welcome. This is Masha Pavlova here with MDP Studio and the U brand. I am also on the leadership team of eWomen Network here in Madison, Wisconsin, and I'm so excited, you guys, because it is that time again. We have our meeting coming up just around the corner. It is on the 18th of November, this coming Wednesday. It is from 11:30 until 1:30. So if you are available to join us, please do, and here's what you have to look forward to. We have the amazing Laura coming out and speaking to us about aligning your professional and business goals. And with that, welcome, Laura. Thank you so much for joining us.
Hi, Masha. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it. Nothing like setting the bar high for me, right? So, so those of you who do come, remind me, Masha set the bar really high. So I'm supposed to be amazing and awesome. And we'll see what I can do to reach that. But yeah, we're going to talk about goal setting and how, when we have a synergistic approach to goal setting and we match our professional goals with our personal goals, we align them, we really can improve not just our physical health, but we will improve our mental health, we'll improve our relationships because we will have everything with everything aligned. And so our energy is up, our positivity is up, and we're really feeling well balanced in our life. So you guys probably already know this, but I'm going to tell you anyways. 83% of us don't have goals. Or if we do have goals, about 14% of us have goals that are in our mind, but we don't write them down. And we know that when we write our goals down, we are far more likely to achieve them. In fact, I'll give you guys a story. I was cleaning out my house one day. I was probably in my mid to late 30s, and I found a purse from high school. Goodness knows why I had this purse from high school, but I was cleaning it out and I pulled out a little slip of paper and I read it, and it said, my goals. I want to be married by the time I'm 30 and have 2 kids. And guess what? Not that I'm advocating to be married and have 2 kids at 30, but I was. And I hadn't thought about that in 20 years. I probably wrote it down in high school, probably junior, senior, and had never looked at it again. And here, 20 some years later, it had come true. So I really think it's an example of the power of how we write things down. And that's what we're going to address during this session. We're going to look at goals in about 8 different areas. Not that you're going to have 8 different goals, but what we're going to do is we're going to identify what's working and what's not working in the areas of mental health, of our social environment, of our professional environment, work. Those are different, even though they sound a little similar. Financially, personally, spiritually, and then with our family as well. And once we identify what's working and what's not working, we're going to get an opportunity to prioritize, because obviously we can't do 8, but we can do 1 or 2, and some of us do 3 or 4 a year. And that helps us feel good about we're really addressing that that is really most important to us. And we started to put ourselves down a path of it's not working. Now we can start to find some steps to make it work.
That's awesome, Laura. I'm taking this as a personal challenge. I'm like, can't do 8, huh? I'm a little bit of an overachiever. Just a touch.
We already knew that, Masha.
But I love that. First of all, I love the simplicity of it because you can take what you can handle, so you don't have to focus on all of them. I love that. And I also love the fact that you're including all of this personal side to it, because so many of us do focus on the work pieces and the career goals, but really don't take it over to the personal. I absolutely love that. So why is this so important right now more than ever? And why is this, like, what would you say to somebody who is kind of thinking maybe they can come, but they're not sure yet, they haven't fully made up their mind? Why should they be there?
Yeah, so I would say the reason why it's important to come is not just because it makes you sit and think about making goals and writing them down, but that you really don't have to do it on your own. I'm gonna walk you through in a very simple format. I'm gonna give you a document that will help you document what your goals are and give you a roadmap to reach it. And so you really are going to have this guiding light. You're going to have a roadmap to help you get to where you want to be.
That's awesome, Laura. I'm so excited for this for myself as well. And for those of you who are not familiar with eWomen, not only will you get this incredible presentation, but you'll also get to network with an incredible community of women who are uplifting each other to grow personally and in their business. And so, Laura, what is your story with eWomen? How did you get introduced to it, and why are you part of it now?
So really actually interesting story there. I do some client work on the side, aside from my day job. And I have a client out of Texas who said, oh, you know, you're in Madison. I have a friend from Texas who's moving back to Madison. We went to grad school together. Well, that person was Terry. So a client introduced me to Terry. Terry came up here, we met, and then Terry's just tenacious. She just kept encouraging me and kept inviting me to things. And I finally said, of course I want to be part of this. She's so welcoming and so involved and so engaging. And then eWomen itself just has a lot of different things that you can participate in. It's very robust. So you could be really involved, or you can go more on the static side and you can look at what they have online. There's a lot of tools and resources that you can use to help you with your business. If you want to be engaged in people like this, there's lots of different ways to engage with people, not just here, but all over the country and actually all over the world. And you can do it by listing, or you can do it by participating like we are today.
Absolutely. I love that. And to be honest, Terry's is such a huge part of kind of, I mean, she's the why behind our community of eWomen that we're here in Madison, powerhouse of a woman. So shout out to you, Terry, sending you so much love. She's phenomenal. So if you are there on Wednesday, definitely stop by and say hello to her as well. And I love the fact that you kind of brought up all of these aspects of eWomen as well. It's such a powerhouse of a space for people to really come together and find the success that they're looking for in a beautiful community to support them. And before we finish here, do you have any final thoughts, anything you want to kind of leave our listeners with?
I'll give you one more statistic because I do tend to be a little bit of a statistic person. The 3% of us who actually write our goals down are 3 times more likely to achieve our goals than the 14% who simply think about them. So I don't know about you, but I want to be in the 3%.
Oh, absolutely, Laura. I love that. Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to hearing your talk Wednesday. Again, you guys, it's on the 18th from 11:30 a.m. until 1 p.m. That's Central Standard Time. And so all of the information is going to be down below the video. Thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you, Laura. And hopefully we'll see you guys next week, Wednesday.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks. Bye-bye.